Good morning, guys. It looks a little fuzzy. See if I can fix that. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Distinct Hope. Good morning, Katura. Thanks for joining, guys. Hey. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Good morning. Thanks for inviting followers. I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing on Twitter. Good morning, Blue God. Good morning. So earlier this week, I think it was just a couple of days ago, I did a little scope on overcoming anxiety. If you haven't caught that, I believe it's still up there. I feel like my hair is kind of, all right. But there was so much participation and feedback in that scope, I figured another scope was needed, and I thought about a few other tips that I wanted to give you guys. So, oh, and I should probably introduce myself. For those of you who do not know, my name is Nicole Miller, author of How to Overcome Heartbreak, Recovering from Misguided Love. That's funny, Hope, because you're usually on it. Basically, in my book, I talk about a relationship I was in that was very serious. However, it ended in heartbreak, and God really used my pain and turned it into purpose. So I help other people in the same situation. Well, you can get it, King Louis. It's available on Amazon. You can find out more going to my website, Nicole Miller at overcomingheartbreak.net. And get that paper, girl. Hey, good morning, Kareem. And you can also visit my blog, betterthanwine.net, where I blog regularly about life, spirituality, and all the things I'm learning and everything in between. And you can also email me, Nicole Miller at overcomingheartbreak.net. So back to the topic at hand, I wanted to kind of piggyback off of the earlier scope I did this week. Better thinking? Better than wine, girl, better than wine. And I just wanted to add to some of the tips that I shared. The first tip that I want to give is to change your diet. Oftentimes, food is affecting our moods, and there are actually certain foods that we can eat that will boost serotonin in our bodies, and serotonin is a mood enhancer. And that was something that I had to find out. God bless you, Tanner Lane. That was something I had to find out the hard way. Struggling with anxiety, I had to look at what is it that I'm intaking and putting in my body that's kind of making this worse. So one of the things that I found out was, of course, you need to reduce your caffeine intake. Your caffeine can really make you more jittery than needs to be. If you're naturally anxious, then you will, it'll make it worse. It'll magnify your anxiety. So you want to lessen your caffeine. You also want to lessen your sugar. I also found out that there's actually foods that can help you, such as sweet potatoes or chickpeas. Those are natural mood enhancers. So you might want to look into what foods are you taking in that are making your anxiety worse. Blueberries, thanks Hope for that. The second tip I want to give is to exercise more. When you exercise, it releases chemicals and endorphins to enhance your mood. And a lot of times you can just feel better if you go for a walk, if you go for a run. It can really put you in a better mental space, and that affects you physically. So I definitely encourage exercising. And then the third tip I want to give is to take supplements. I know in the last scope we talked about medicine. One of the people who was on this scope shared that she was taking medicine. And medicine is, if it's needed, then that's fine. I'm just giving all non-medicinal tips. So supplements are not necessarily medicine, but they do help you physically and biologically if you struggle with anxiety. All right, work it out, Hope. One of the supplements that I was taking that I feel like was good was called 5-HTP. And oftentimes, anxiety can lead to depression, so there are supplements out there for depression as well. One of them that I know of is called St. John's Worts. And so the final tip I want to give you guys, if you're struggling with anxiety, is to utilize your community. On the last scope, we had someone share, they were having suicidal thoughts, and I encouraged them to go to the website, Google the hotline, the suicide prevention hotline. It's a national suicide prevention hotline. I still don't know that number. I probably should have looked it up. But the key is you need to speak to someone who values your life when you're struggling like that. And a lot of times our community values our lives, our friends and our families value us. And so you need to reach out. Yes, counselors, definitely. We're talking about non-medicinal. I don't know if weed is necessarily medicinal, but how about we're using healthier options? That's the purpose of the scope. So you want to utilize your community. You want to talk to people who love you, who value you, who can encourage you and speak life and truth to you. You are off the chain. You really need a life. All right. Who see your value, your purpose, and can keep you going to fulfill your destiny and your calling. So just to recap, a few tips on overcoming anxiety. Part 2 is number 1, change your diet. Take a look at what you're intaking that could be affecting your moods. Look into foods that can help enhance your moods. Number 2, exercise more. Exercising definitely helps you with feeling better and can enhance your mood. Number 3, taking supplements, whether for anxiety and or depression. And number 4, utilizing your community, reaching out to people, talking to a counselor, calling the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, and yeah, doctor's prescription. And then number 4, I already said that, utilizing your community. All right, thanks guys, thanks for joining. I hope you guys have a good Friday. Again, my name is Nicole Miller, author of How to Overcome Heartbreak, Recovering from Misguided Love. Please go to the website www.overcomingheartbreak.net. Okay, we will definitely keep you in prayer about that, and reach out to someone in your local area who's a professional that can help you get through that. You can also visit my blog, betterthanwine.net. You can email me, Nicole Miller, at overcomingheartbreak.net, and the book is available on Amazon. Yes, definitely reach out for help. Get professional counseling. Thanks, Hope. I appreciate that. You guys have a good day. Happy Friday. Be blessed. Be encouraged. Keep standing. Talk to you guys later.